I'm calling for the Purple Heart to be awarded to the slain infantry soldier that was murdered, slain by an enemy combatant who calls himself a Muslim terrorist, who claims that he killed a soldier in defense of his Muslim or terrorist ideology. This slain infantry soldier, this private, meets the criteria for a Purple Heart. If you consider the war on terrorism worldwide, then he was in a combat zone and he was killed by the enemy. He meets the criteria for a Purple Heart. What's upsetting is that the United States Army officers, all these bloviating, mouthing generals, active and retired, are maggot cowards, which I pretty much knew anyway. They are political creatures. You'll hear some of them say we're not political. They all are political, and they're a bunch of maggot cowards. Where's the outrage? Is it because this soldier, this infantry soldier, was perhaps a white male, expendable? If that had been a black male infantry soldier and was killed by a white male far-right extremist, there'd be screams galore for that soldier to have been awarded a Purple Heart. This soldier, this white male soldier, is expendable to you maggot United States Army officers. Where's the outcry? Where's all you big bad sergeant majors? I heard you folks mouth off in the past. Just another enlisted person. It's meaningless. Where's the outcry? Where is the news media coverage from the Obama news networks, all of them, the state-run networks, Fox, MSNBC, CNN, ABC, NBC, CBS? Where's the outcry? Where's the background on this white male infantry soldier slain and murdered by a proclaimed by himself terrorist? Why has this kid not been awarded the Purple Heart now? He meets the complete criteria to receive a Purple Heart. And I'm calling on someone within the United States Army, some maggot officer, to unmaggotize himself and call for the Purple Heart to be awarded. Where's the outrage, all you retired maggot generals? Why aren't you bloviating now about the injustice and the blatant Obama News Network making this idiot murderer Tiller a hero, and nothing being said about a white male infantry soldier killed by the enemy? Where's the outrage? There is none, because you, a maggot United States Army officers, active and retired, are political maggots. You bow to your masters, Nancy Pelosi, Barney Franks, Harry Reid, your dictator-in-chief, the DIC, Obama. You bow. You are gutless. I worked around you maggots for many years. I know the inside scoop. I know how political you are. I'm calling for this soldier to get his duly awarded, duly deserved Purple Heart. Now. Immediately. Should have been pinned on him before he was put under the ground. You cowardly maggot officers. Where are all you general pundits now? That he's a white male private infantry soldier, expendable, government issue. Yeah. Join the United States Army Infantry and see how you're treated. You could be murdered, killed by the enemy in your line of duty. In your line of duty. And they're not even going to pin a Purple Heart on you. They'd rather give it to that guy Tillman because he was a star, try to lie about that, and he was killed by friendly fire. But, man, they made a big stink about giving him one. Did they take that back from Tillman now that his family got what he wanted? You know, a friendly fire kill does not authorize you a Purple Heart. But you bastards went to bat for him, didn't you, you United States Army officer maggots? You went to bat for this guy to make sure he got a Purple Heart. Why don't you take it back? His family got what he wanted. They wanted the truth. This poor private, what, he wasn't an ex-football player? He was just a white male infantry soldier. You won't go to bat for him, will you? Well, I'm going to. Where are you idiots with the microphones? O'Reilly, Hannity, Limbaugh. You love the military, don't you? I don't see anybody taking up for this slain white male infantry soldier. No one. If I had the resources, you better bet I would. I'd do what I can now, but I would. This kid deserves a Purple Heart. Not only deserves, it's mandated. It's mandatory he get a Purple Heart. You maggot, United States Army cowards, officers, sergeant majors, first sergeants, sergeant first classes. Where are you? Where's the outcry? You're taking care of your soldiers, right? You maggots. MSNBC. I think that God has a special place in hell for you. You women, you woman Barnacle, you woman Scarborough, you woman Oberman, you man Maddow. God has a special place in hell. And I believe the people are getting sick of Obama. He's actually quite boring, MSNBC. And Michelle Obama is not pretty. I don't care how hard you try to shove that down people's throats, that she's so beautiful and graceful. She's an orangutan in a dress. Now, you Army maggot officers, we see how you take care of your soldiers. Yes, we see how you take care of your soldiers. You better pin a Purple Heart on that soldier. Or do not look at yourself in the mirror in the mornings. Don't look at yourself when you're shaving. Of course, most of you, I suppose, get wax jobs now. It's more politically driven. It'll get you a higher place. I can't say God bless the United States Army. I'm ashamed. I'm ashamed of my country. This is pathetic. You maggot, coward, United States Army maggot, coward officers. Is there not one of you that has the balls to stand up and say, stop the madness and give this kid a Purple Heart? God help us.